Baby doll. Hey, girl, hey.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Well.
You ever seen those people that always add a to it?
Yeah.
Like, wheel.
Water.
Where?
Water.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah. I feel like Corey's dad does that.
Really?
Yeah. What? That's how he says it. And I'm like, you don't hear that, Corey? You don't hear him saying that? He's like, no. I know. Well, maybe it's me.
Funny. I feel like there's a skit somewhere, like a South Park skit, or what's that one Family Guy skit
With
somewhere
PETA?
with it. Yeah. I think there's one where he does it.
I used to love that show.
Hilarious.
Loved it.
Never watched it, just the clips.
Really? Mm-hmm. I loved it. The dirty old man that liked Chris. And he talked like that. He had a when you talk.
A little
A whistle. Come here,
a
Chris.
wisple.
Whistle.
A lispel.
Yeah, he had one of them.
You got a hot flash?
Oh.
Let's hear it.
I went to a banquet.
Yes?
And my husband didn't want to go because, he's just that way. He hates dressing.
Yeah, it's not his fave thing to do.
Well, my side chick was in Arizona thinking she's fucking special.
Whatever.
So that's my hot flash.
I am
I
special.
couldn't even take my side chick.
I honestly was like, who's she going to take?
So.
And I knew that you had Julie, too.
Yeah.
So that I felt better there.
If I didn't have either of those, I wasn't going.
I knew it.
Yeah, because Julie messaged me and she was like, hey, I just RSVP'd. And I was like, well, shit, now I got to go.
Yeah.
But
Well, it makes it easier
yeah,
with somebody that you like
going.
Somebody you know.
I took Soph and this kind of like same topic. But,
Yeah.
Oh, and she was a little girl. Do you remember how she used to act at the Air Force Appreciation Day parade when the sirens would go by and stuff like that? And she would plug her ears. Like, she hated how loud it was.
Yeah, Isaac did that same thing.
Hated how loud fireworks were and stuff. So I bought her this pink headset.
Mm-hmm. Monster trucks, too.
So that it wasn't for hearing protection. It was...
For her autism.
Yeah. So, and she's never been diagnosed, and we joke about it. So
we all have things.
So, and she comes by it honestly, because I hate loud noises too. If I'm not prepared for them, and that's her too. So those banquets, it's an annual awards banquet, and you've been to them too. They have like chants that each squadron does, and they get super excited. And like when their person wins, well, somebody in medical had a air horn. Fuck. The first time it went off, Sophia looked at me and goes, "That makes me fucking violent."
It's because it scared her.
It scared her. And then, our daughters, like, once something pisses them off, coming out of bitch mode is really hard for them. I was like, well, I'm sorry that I didn't prep you like I did when you were 5 years old. Like, anytime we were going somewhere.
It's all your fault.
All my fault. Because when she was little, anytime we were going somewhere, I'd be like, this is where we're going, this is what we're doing, this is what you need to prepare for. Well, I didn't think to do it to her at 18.
Now you do.
Yeah, I'm like, you better start asking some questions if you're going somewhere, girl. Because I don't have your pink headset anymore.
I always feel like, too, at 18, even 18 to like 20, in their early 20s, I feel like they think it's going to be fun. Mm-hmm. And then they get there, and they're an hour in, and they're like looking at their phone. What time is it? How long we got to be here?
Well, and you got to stand up and sit down, and stand up and sit down. And
I was like, it's not as fun as you thought it was, huh?
But you wanted to dress pretty, so. And I needed a date.
And I ain't leaving yet, so you're going to sit down.
Needed a date because my side chick was out of town.
I started, and Adriana knew too, because sometimes she thinks those are fun. Mm-hmm. But she'll drive herself.
Yeah, because I'm going when I'm going.
Yeah. You can leave when you want to leave. I'm going to leave when I'm going to leave.
I don't even think Sophia would have made it through like the announcement of all the nominees. She would have been like, okay, I'm out.
I got dressed. I showed up. Yeah. I am done.
I'm done. It's loud.
Isaac was that way when he was little too. Like when we would go to monster trucks or the parades, we would always have to, or if somebody was screaming next to him, we'd always have to cover his ears. But he grew out of that.
She never did. No. I think she'd still appreciate if I plugged her ears for her every once in a while.
Even at your house, sometimes, like if there's like a party for a birthday or a get together, and there's a lot of people inside your house talking, and it can get echoey. I still feel like sometimes she's like, I need to go to my room for a minute.
She does. She excuses herself.
This is too much.
Yeah. I'm like, girl, same, but guess what? I'm the hostess, so I got to stay out here.
And then be wired for 2 hours after everybody leaves.
It's so stupid. Anyway, what's your hot flash?
Overstimulation. I don't know. I had a hot flash, and I thought about it one morning when I woke up. I was like, that'd be great. I need to remember that.
No remembers?
0. She gone. I know.
That was hormones.
It's like as soon as you think about it, you need to pick your phone up and put it
in the notes.
Yeah.
I was doing really good at that, but then I just wasn't.
I did have a giggle on my way to work.
What?
I talk to myself a lot. You know that. My husband knows that, especially when I'm like by myself.
She does it when there's other people around you.
But I'm really bad when I'm by myself.
You talk more than you do when you're working on a file?
Yeah.
Dang. What you got to say?
I don't know. We have conversations.
We?
Yeah.
What do you mean
my conscience and me.
I'm like, who's in the fucking car with you?
You know how people say some people have a running dialogue in their head?
Oh, yeah, I do. The minute I wake up.
Some people don't. Isn't that weird? Like, it's just quiet in their brain.
I can't even imagine because there's always something going on up there.
Right. Same.
I'm like, that's not normal.
Millions of thoughts.
Like, do you at least hear a when you're not?
What's going on?
Nothing.
I had nothing. But I was giggling because I was on my way, and I am such a shit talker in my vehicle. I was on my way to work.
Oh.
I'm the worst. Like, I'm a shit talker, but I was laughing at myself because I was like, if anybody could hear what
were you doing?
You know, you just, when nobody goes, you're like, fucking go!
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Or if they don't you're all, really? You got to cut me off? You couldn't wait till there's nobody behind me. You had to fucking cut me off? I say shit like that constantly in the car.
That's so funny. I never talk out loud when I'm by myself.
Oh.
My sister does it too. Like, she always be singing or like making weird noises and stuff. I never do that.
I do.
Like, I think it in my head, but it never comes out of my mouth.
It's got to come out.
Like, and if I do, I'm like, come on. It's a whisper.
Not me.
Because I don't like that loud shit.
Not me. Coming out. So we went to Arizona last Wednesday. Mm-hmm. We took our golf clubs. And Josh wanted me to get locks for the golf clubs. So I did.
But they have to be like TSA approved, right?
So I got TSA approved locks. Okay. So basically one side is like you use the code, and then the other side, TSA on the bottom, they have like, I don't know, 7 to 10 keys or something like that could possibly fit it. Mm-hmm. So they stick it up there, can unlock it, check the bag, and then lock it back up for you. Mm-hmm. Well, Josh goes out. He gets the bags ready. He's like, what do you want your code to be? I'm trying to think of something. I tell him. He's like, okay, got it. Goes out, locks my bag, and he's out there forever. Like, and I'm packing.
Your bag.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm like, what is taking him so long? He comes back in, freezing. His hands are so cold. I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, well, I put the lock on, and it's not opening back up.
He didn't do the right numbers.
He says he did. He swears that it's a default lock.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that he probably did it wrong.
I think he needed readers.
Oh, what's he doing this?
It was so small, and he was out in the dark with like a warm light in a garage, and he probably didn't get the right number, and then you don't know what number.
Like how close was
he had to cut it off. So one of us had a lock and one of us didn't.
I would have been like, I'm taking your lock.
I did.
You did?
Give me that.
You would.
I'll say, you broke my lock. I didn't. I even tried to get it. I looked up videos. I looked up so many videos to try to figure it out before.
Like there's like a master
Well,
number
there's
or something.
like different ways that you could see what number might be there.
Right.
We tried all the ways.
For like an hour, right?
More than that. It was probably 2 full hours of trying to get it unlocked.
I would have been like, neither of us have a lock now.
Well, he was like, I don't need one. I don't need one. I said, okay, well, I would like that one on my bag then. Thank you. Well, I put stuff in it too. He said he didn't need one.
I know.
I said we could leave early, go grab one at Walmart, put it on my bag.
Yeah, no.
Because it's on the way to Boise.
Yeah.
Leave 10 minutes early, walk in there, get one.
He ain't leaving nowhere early because
No.
he's got 20 other things he's going to do in that 10-minute time frame.
Yeah, and he does. And then he lost his wedding ring before we left.
Did he find it?
Yeah, he found it. But he set it down somewhere, and he's like, I don't know. I think I put it here. I'm going to try here, try there, try here. I'm like, I can't help you. Because then you're on a timeline, right? Because you get yourself...
We could do a whole episode about Josh's bullshit because I got something to share with you.
You get yourself ready. Uh-huh. You give yourself enough time to get ready, get stuff, get out the door, especially when you're leaving early because you want to sleep as long as you can. And he's like,
still rushing.
Huffing and puffing around. I can't find it, can't find it, can't find it. I'm like, I can't help you. I'm sorry.
I don't have time.
I will make us late.
So they left the job site yesterday.
He found, oh, fuck.
Got a half a mile away from the house. And he said, oh, I forgot my phone. Corey was like, I don't know how that man.
He's the worst.
Always leaves something behind.
Phone, wallet, keys, maybe. We even leave your house. Every time we get in the car, I'm like, you got our phone? Like a kid. Yeah. You got our wallet?
It was Valentine's Day when we were cooking dinner at my house. And remember, I brought his phone out that time. Hey, Josh, you might need this. And he's like, oh, gosh. I mean,
he's such a ding dong. I
can't imagine being so.
I mean, how about the shop?
What? Leaving the door open.
He left the shop and left the door wide open.
Multiple times he's done it.
There was one time he came to the came home from work and he goes, "You want to take a ride?" I said, "Why?" He goes, I'm 90% sure that I shut the garage at the shop, but that 10% has me concerned.
Yeah, us too. I told Corey, maybe we should get cameras out there with like Wi-Fi and all that so that we could...
For sure. Make sure.
Pop on.
So he made himself a list at the shop so that he checks it before he leaves.
It cracks me up. I think
it's
the best.
It's got so many things on that mind.
I got a lot of things on my mind too, but that's not the kind of stuff I'd be forgetting.
No.
Like, I'd be forgetting the person's name that I met at lunch yesterday.
Yeah, my anxiety won't let me forget to shut a door or lock it.
No. Never.
Or not make sure that I had those numbers exactly correct before I set a lock.
Maybe put on a headlamp, Josh. Headlamp in your readers. God, he needs one of those belt clips for his phone.
He would never.
I'm getting him one. He needs it.
And he does it. You know, dudes, they lose their booties as they get older.
Oh, yeah.
So he hates sitting on his wallet. Every time he sits down, like, at home.
In the truck.
Mm-hmm. He pulls his wallet out.
Yeah, we've had his wallet an entire weekend one time because Corey needed the work truck or something like that, and he left his wallet in there.
We love you, Josh, but you do give us some good content.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Always, putting others first. So I saw this post, and it made me laugh, and it was totally relatable for me.
What is that?
But it says, Oh, no. He was 3 boyfriends ago. My great boyfriend. So I'm going to start referring to my marriages that way.
As great.
Great husband.
I only have a great husband.
Yeah.
Ew, but no, he's a shirty one. That was mean.
It wasn't mean. It was funny. But it reminded me of this weekend. Somebody was asking me how long I was married to my great ex-husband. Not my great ex-husband, but my great ex-husband. And I was like, I didn't even realize this person knew him. Uh-huh. And so I told him, and he's like, oh, okay. And then he started asking me, like, how long did Corey serve? I said, he didn't. He's like, he didn't? I said, no. His family's owned a painting business since 1961. He just took it over in 2021. And he was like, I could have swore. And then you saw it all over his face. Bulb. He goes, oh, okay. I got Corey and Josh mixed up. I'm like, yeah, Josh is Courtney's husband. He's like, yeah. I'm like... But, like, when somebody comes at you that, like, you know him, it didn't bother me. I didn't know him really well, but, like...
I mean, you've been around him enough times.
Yeah. But he just flat out, how long were you married to him? What happened? I'm like, well, we got married. 3 months later, he went DDY and got a girlfriend. What else? Yeah. Like, it was just
so... Do you really need to know that?
Yeah. He writing a book?
He had a couple drinks, I'm guessing. Because I ain't asking anybody that.
No.
How long you married to that ex-husband of yours?
Well, it's like that one dude. And it never fails. He always has something shitty to say. Like, it's snide remark here and there.
My brain is running. I don't know who it is.
What last name are you going by these days?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I've been married to Corey since 2019. Like, I realize I haven't been married to him for
2 years before that.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
It's always so funny to me how brave people get. Like, I talk a lot of shit, but I ain't getting into your personal business like that.
That's like asking you how much you weigh.
Yeah.
What my age is. None of your fucking business unless I want to tell you, okay?
Mm-hmm. Like our old buddy saying to me, you're like, what, 45? I was like, do I look 45 today? Did I not drink enough water?
It's always rude when they say more. But when they say less, you're like, dang, thanks, that's great.
And it's only 3 years. He wasn't far off the mark. But I was definitely like...
Rude.
Do I look old today? I am a little tired. I don't have on tanner. You know what I mean? You start like... You see my wrinkles real
I'm
bad?
28.
Yeah.
That's how old I feel inside.
I don't feel 28 inside. I'm 28, my body wasn't trying to kill me. Keeping me up all night sweating.
I'm just trying this new thing, like you said, excellent.
Yeah.
Where excellent. I'm not even gonna acknowledge that my ankle's a little weak. My thumb hurts after playing golf. My back's a little sore. Not acknowledging it.
Sprained ankle you had, and you were walking with your foot out like
it just felt better.
One foot was pigeon-toed. Is that pigeon-toed?
No, the other way.
This is pigeon. What's this?
I don't remember.
Anyways, it's turned into the outside of her body, just with that one foot. She said it just feels better. I'm like, well, it looks kind of funny, but I get it.
It felt better to walk that way. And then I was like, this is how shit starts.
Yeah.
If you don't correct that, you're going to be walking like that and you're going to fuck something up.
And I'm going to point it out to you. I'll be watching.
And it will be for the rest of your life. Mm-hmm. Well, I sprained my ankle, started walking with my foot out, and this happened after that.
Yeah. And your thumb hurts after golfing? Like, what do you...
Well, so No,
I get it.
I think I fucked it up. Remember?
That one time that it was real sore?
Yeah. Well, I fell.
It's an old football injury.
It's an old football injury. It's an old golf injury. I fell. I thought I broke something because it hurt so bad. They took an X-ray. And ever since then...
I remember that now.
Like... It's like constant pain. I'm like, there's got to be something wrong with it.
Girl, no, it's good.
I'm just like, pushing through.
It's like when you had that shoulder. And she couldn't even hang clothes up in her closet. And they're like, no, we don't see anything. I'm like, I think you need a new doctor because that's not normal. Like, oh, just keep going to physical therapy. Like, it wasn't getting any better. I was ready to go to the doctor like I was your mom and be like, no, you really need to listen.
That actually, I'm glad that she, because, you know, sometimes you're like, well, fuck, I guess it's all in my head or I just need to get better. And it's nice sometimes to have a friend be like, no, you need to go back. Because I actually went back and the guy was like, my wife had the same thing. They didn't see it on the CT with the contrast.
And they've been giving you steroid shots for your shoulder for over a year. And now it's gotten so bad that you cannot lift your arm up above your head in your early fucking 30s.
Something's wrong for sure.
Like, why am I having to fight for this? Yeah. Why are you acting like this is normal behavior?
Take the CT to the shoulder doc, and he's like, yeah, this is wrong, that's wrong.
We're going to cut that, reattach that, do this, shave that down.
Yep.
He had the whole plan.
Yep.
But it took 3 years to get there. Jesus.
Got a good friend that pushed me to do it. Mine is all about my trip. I got a lot of shit. If you're ready to talk.
I'm ready. I got one thing left.
Okay. So we get to the airport. Mm-hmm. We're a tiny bit early. And, you know, I won't shit anywhere but my house.
No.
I ain't pooping anywhere.
No.
But my house. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Dudes.
Anywhere.
Don't care.
No.
And my husband.
Really don't
care. So we get there and he's like, ooh. Like they're about to board. Ooh, I gotta go. I'm like, okay, go. He goes over to one bathroom, goes in, comes back out. He's like, all full, all stall, all the dudes were like, time to shit.
Oh my God. And it's like,
I was laughing so hard.
Could you imagine if girls would be acting like that?
All the stalls full because everybody's shitting.
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
No way. We're going on a trip for an entire week and not pooping at all.
Right.
Okay.
Holding it.
Yeah, holding it.
Or getting back.
Yeah.
Because of our nerves.
Because I'm in a new place. Can't go potty. God.
I just was giggling so hard because he comes back chuckling. He's like, stalls are all full.
Yeah. Oh, ooh. And then he's going to go in there and go. And
so he had to go.
Everybody else just smell.
He went down to find another bathroom. Otherwise, we've been late. So we went to Arizona and stayed with my aunt. And she lives in a community. Retirement community. There's like 1,100 homes. So it's a decent big, size. Yeah. She said if you think about it, it's probably 2,200 people. Mm-hmm. It's pretty big. They have a golf course, a fitness center, a place where they do like mini concerts, a pool. Mm. And Josh and I immediately were like, these guys have it figured out. I mean,
I want to go.
Up early, you're watching the sunrise, having your coffee, it's warm. Mm-hmm. You're going to play golf or to work out or to the pool. Mm-hmm. Or all three of those.
Yeah.
Then you're coming home.
See what happens.
You're having a drink.
They're definitely having a drink.
Having a couple drinks. And you're going to bed by 8 or 9 p.m.
Mm-hmm. That sounds like an amazing time. I'm coming to Auntie's next time.
I need to be a trust fund baby. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I told my aunt, I said, Des coming with me next time because this is the life.
Yeah.
It's quiet.
Oh, yep. I'll leave my hearing protection at home.
It's quiet.
It just hit me talking about Sophia's hearing protection. I have it at 42.
Yeah, you got loops. Stoop.
That's embarrassing.
I almost called you out, but
you could have. Like, you could have.
I'm all, wonder where she gets it from.
Yeah. Anyway, so that is does sound like the life.
It's the life, but you cannot get in there till you're 55.
Well, I mean, if I keep getting comments like I did the other day, I'm almost there.
She leaned over and she goes, you guys, you only got 10 years. I said, whoa.
Yeah, he does, not me.
He got 11. I got 13.
So if the husband is older. Mm-hmm. And he goes and lives there.
Nope.
The wife can't go? Mm-mm. What if I promise to be
She got to live off property.
No way.
You got to wait.
This is bullshit.
Living off. You can get it approved, I'm sure.
What's the perks of marrying an older man then?
Well, there was definitely one of those ladies there. Mm-hmm. And everybody was looking at her like, who this hussy? They were not appreciative. She had big old blonde hair, big old titties, high shoes.
Oh, so
her face, she probably was, I want to say, in her mid or early 50s, and she had already had like a facelift. She was pretty.
Yeah.
But she definitely did not look like the average age there is probably in their 80s.
Oh, yeah, for sure, because people don't really retire at 55 anymore.
Right.
We ain't got no pensions.
We ain't got no pensions.
Play the stock market and pray.
But I was giggling. We went down to sit by the water, and she was like, oh. I was like, who are these people? Because there was like a group of people sitting off to the side. They got their either a visor, sun hat, something to protect their face.
Right.
They got their little swimsuit bottoms on. They got their long sleeve swim tops, protect that skin.
Yep.
And then they had like the foam weights. I'm like, oh, it's water aerobics. She goes, no, that's later. That's a different day. I'm like, well, what are they doing? She said, they water walking.
Water walking.
I said, water walking? So they just get in there and walk? She goes, well, they'll do different stuff. So they hop in. They hop in.
Synchronized?
No, not so much.
No, come on, it was funny.
Yeah. Well, you would think maybe they all had to start on one side and go at the same time, but
no, they're just all over the place.
And going from side to side on the pool. And,
not length?
No, not length, side to side.
That ain't how the pool works.
So then you hear cans, and it was like kick their foot out. Side steps.
Oh my God, I'm going.
And they're all just...
Can we take those classes if I go?
Yeah. And they're all just chit-chatting. We wouldn't make a ton of friends if we did that. But they're all just chit-chatting.
Tia, we're on our way. We're on our way, Tia. So how long are we allowed to stay?
As long as we want, I'm sure.
No, how long we got it before we got to be off property?
I don't know. I think you probably a month, I bet. But
we can't realistically stay for a month. Okay. She probably get annoyed with us after 4 or 5 days. Yeah, that's probably true.
Well, when you be at your...
It's a 3 day, a long weekend.
Yeah. When you living by yourself and you got guests, it's fun to have them come, but it's good to watch them leave, I'm sure.
I bet.
But she was the best host. She had everything ready. She already had 2 breakfast casseroles. One was a cinnamon roll one was an egg one.
Cute.
We ate that. We had spaghetti one night. She had drinks. It was so cute.
This sounds amazing.
And then the Ritz Carlton is like right up the road, and we went up and did a mixology class. I don't think I told you much about that. And it was just me, Josh, and my aunt, because nobody else had signed up for it. It was so fun. I learned so much
about like alcohol.
Yeah, and we made 2 drinks. We made a bourbon lemon drink, which you didn't taste whiskey at all. So I'm gonna make it from my friends. I'm gonna make it. You know me.
You love a fancy drink.
I wrote it all down. It was so good. Huh. And then we did a French 75 with the gin and champagne. It was so fun.
Fun.
Yeah, we made 1 drink, and then because you pay to do it, they ordered you 2 appetizers. So we shared 2 appetizers after the 1 drink, and then you made the other drink. It was so fun.
You're selling me on a retirement community vacay.
And it was so quiet. Like,
right up my
ain't
alley.
Nobody hooting in the hurlerin'.
Yeah.
And everybody's in bed on time. You ain't dragging nobody to bed.
Yeah. Nobody's losing their shoe.
We got tickets to a concert that they had there, which is in their like ballroom, and they put about 300 people in there. It was packed. It was the Beach Boys.
I know like one song.
I know a few of them. Ba 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 ba
they
ba
sung that.
ba.
I know. And then there's Aruba,
Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna take it to Bermuda, Bahama.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
Those
a
are
few
the
of
only
them.
ones.
I loved it when, I knew like a handful of songs, but the other ones I didn't know.
Right.
And then you're just sitting, like it's not a concert seats, it's just rows of chairs.
Right.
So you're just sitting looking at somebody's head.
They didn't like off-center the chairs?
I told my aunt they should do that. She said, I'm going to bring that up.
Me and Courtney over here event planning for the retirement community.
Yeah, she showed me the gal who does it, and she's probably our age. I was like, what a job.
Yeah.
That'd be so great.
I love talking to like people that are older than us, you know.
And they're
like
there.
If the average age is in their 70s and 80s, I am game.
And they might come bitch at you for a minute, but they're there to have a good time.
They get over it quick, I feel like.
Most of them.
Yeah. Some of them be holding grudges really bad.
My favorite part is Josh was young. I have two favorite parts. Josh was yawning, and one guy is like snapping his fingers coming down the aisle, and he looks at me and says, "You need me to get you a pillow?" I'm like, they talking to one of the youngest people in here.
He probably were the youngest.
And then the guy who was the lead singer of the Beach Boys tribute band goes, we don't do lighters anymore, but we turn our phones on for the firefly effect. And I'm like, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
So my favorite part.
Was it dark enough in there for the firefly effect?
Yeah, it's all dark except for up front.
Okay.
So and it's slow. So you see everybody like randomly pulling their phones out, and it's like on stages because it's like they didn't click right away what they needed to do. And then you have this probably 20, 25 people that get it immediately and have their phones up.
Right.
And then you see everybody else getting their readers out, getting their phone out, trying to find the flashlight. Then get it up in the air. So it was like staggered.
And then
You get another 25 people. Then you get another 25 people. It was the best. And then trying to turn them off. They're like, I don't know how to get this off.
Put it in your pocket?
Yeah, just figure it out later. That was one of my favorites.
That sounds so fun.
It was fun. It felt like a rush because we got there Wednesday. Did that mixology class, had dinner, woke up. We had the one day that we kind of went to the pool and then the concert. And then it was golf, dinner, golf in the morning, and leave. It was like...
Well, a lot.
Yeah, it was pretty quick, but it was fun.
Yeah, it sounds fun.
Go visit a retirement community because they have it figured out.
It sounds like it. It really sounds like it.
It was fun.
So you remember when you needed to buy a blow dryer?
Yeah.
And I was giving you shit, like, just buy the blow dryer.
Yeah.
I have a confession.
Oh, God. What?
So I have a Conair blow dryer because I don't be worrying about... I mean, this thing could probably shoot fire at my head, and I ain't worried about it.
Yeah, mine died. So I had
your
to.
New... Oh.
No.
I'm like, your new one is
Not the
dead?
new one, the old one.
Okay. So, it's pink. And the paint on it has been
peeling.
flaking off really bad. And you know how I am with lotion. And
Yeah.
I hate my hands dry. I hate my skin dry. Well, the paint is now sticking to my hand.
And you can't get it
And I
off.
can't get it off. And this morning I was picking paint flakes out of my hair.
Get you a new blow dryer.
Give me a goddamn blow dryer. But it just feels like an extravagant purchase.
It does.
Like, it's a blow dryer, just get a blow dryer. And I even was like, well, maybe I could put some duct tape on it. Get a blow dryer.
Get a damn blow dryer.
Just so annoying. So I apologize for making fun of you for not committing.
It takes a second.
It does.
Gotta figure it out. And it's one of those things you use every day. Or, well, every other day-ish.
Yeah. Well, it's like when you tell your husband, I need new bras. And he's like, didn't you just buy one?
I fucking
I
wear
wear
it
it every day.
all day long.
All day long.
And these things are heavy.
They are heavy. Right? So,
Well,
that's it. Don't do that.
go follow us, like, share, comment. We're going to have a Facebook page up soon. If you could share that.
Yeah.
We would.
And our event.
And our event will be up soon. If you could share that, let us know if you're going to be there because we need an accurate count, head count.
We got to get our food truck.
Yeah. Y'all.
It's coming.
What food truck should we get?
I wonder if Jaime's available.
Yeah. Y'all.
Or Main Street Tacos.
If y'all got to tell us what your favorite is, if you have a favorite on the pod, on the comments.
Well,
that's it.
Hope you liked it.
See you later, homegirls.